Hello.
Hello, everyone. How is everyone? I know it's shocking, but we're having trouble.
Not bad. At least I wasn't standing here or sitting here on this thing with all y'all watching and not realizing. Still getting used to all this. Alright, how are we coming through? No problems? Because we have been having internet problems making my blood pressure rise. Taking 10 to 12 hours to upload a video and get up the next morning. Still not uploaded, so I am switching internet companies next week.
How is everyone tonight? There is quite a few of you. I was going to call out names, but I don't want to miss anyone, so I'll just say hello to all. Can you click on someone and make them a moderator pretty easily? First off, I want to say when Ben, he actually called Emily and said, hey, put up an Instagram post, and I'll put up a post that says we're going live and we've got some surprises, so which we do. But Emily came and found me in the garden. She said, you know, everyone's going to think you're pregnant. And I said, that's exactly what I thought. While that would be awesome, I am not pregnant. That is not the surprise. Are you relieved?
Me? Understatement. Thank you, Farmer Dre.
Yes, sorry about the time confusion. We decided to go live at 7 Central Time tonight, and then I think you accidentally put on the title 8:10.
That's an old title.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't even make it tonight.
I made a new video that's sitting there playing. No, I just hit. Lane told me just to hit go live or whatever on OBS.
Lane is our internet guru.
Well, when you have 30 minutes to get ready to get everything hooked up and go live.
You need your son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank y'all so much for the congratulations on 10,000. We are blown away. I know there's a lot of channels that are bigger than that, but we are super thankful. That's huge to us.
Oh, yeah.
Really huge.
I remember somebody saying that we'll be at 10,000 this year, and I thought, there ain't no way.
I didn't give it much thought, honestly, because I was like, nah, I don't.
So to everyone out there that's striving, just keep going, keep digging.
Yes. And try to be on as many people's channels as you can. I think that's the key.
That helps getting your name out
That
there.
helps a lot. I mean, it doesn't help if they stay at your channel once they get there, but it will help get them there. This time last year, we were at like 200 and something subs.
I can't remember, but
I do remember. And then we started doing some collaborating and stuff with other channels, and it kind of took off. But even over the last year, we've had some times where it would slow down a lot, and it's like, okay, what are we doing? What should we change something? What are we doing wrong? Because we want to put out content that people want to see. So just hang in there and keep going. Even the sparrow said, are you going to Colorado to elk hunt this year?
I wish.
Yeah, he's not.
Her uncle's on his way back from elk hunting out there, and that just gets my blood pumping wanting to go. Lane really wanted to go, but I don't know. We wanted to do a few different things throughout the year, especially with YouTube and going to different conferences. We thought California was going to be, you know, our last big hurrah. But so elk hunting is out for now.
So we'll just start with, that is one of our exciting announcements, is a couple of weeks ago, we just decided spur of the moment that we are going to the HOA.
HOA bound.
We are super excited. I hope that some of y'all are going. I hope we get to meet some of y'all. We've met really cool people everywhere we've been this year.
Yeah, had a blast. There's one on here tonight, Farmer Dre. We met him in California. He's a really cool guy, and looks like he's got a lot of good content.
Yeah, y'all need to go check him out. He's
very
on here.
knowledgeable.
But he's a really young guy, so that is impressive to me because sometimes we don't give young kids enough credit
Yeah.
these days, and then you meet some that are really cool and are really like just, I don't know, they've got it together.
Allison, are you going? I see a yay. Hey, and another question, Allison. How often do you go check your P.O. box?
So, how many of y'all are going to the HOA? That's one thing we wanted to know.
I saw that searching Sabrina.
What did she hit?
1,000.
Awesome! That is so awesome. She said she is going. Stringfield Ridge is going. And whoever said we had the best Baker Creek coverage, thank you for that. That's
Thank
really
you.
nice.
We've had that comment a few times, and that makes us feel really, really good about and encouraged about our videoing and Lane's editing.
Which there was a lot of good videos about it, but
I thought it was
I do
1,000.
appreciate that y'all liked it. Chip 500.
Yeah.
Awesome. You'll be at 1,000 before you know it. Oh, good. Salon Girl said my starter's coming along nicely. Awesome.
Well, we was going to change our Friday night lives. We was looking at different dates, but we had several comments about y'all like it on Friday nights. It works out well for y'all. Mimsy at Mimsy's Garden, she commented, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I got to agree to that 100%. And I mean, looking at this, I think we're doing fairly well. So I think we're going to keep it at Friday night for now.
Arrow Ridge said, I wish. Kind of hard to buy plane tickets for 9 or find a sitter for 7. I bet that's the truth.
Totally understand. We're not flying.
We're not flying. We thought about it, but just for the 4 of us, for plane tickets was outrageous. So road trip it is. It's going to be a long drive. And we got to call on our farm sitters again, but
they're going to get tired of us.
Nah, they like fresh eggs, and our farm sitters actually get meat from us too. So
yeah.
I don't think they mind. But we are really looking forward to it. The HOA okay. Baker Creek was super duper duper inspiring to us. I think we didn't think about what it was going to be like when we went, but the other YouTubers we went with, some of them, well, a lot of them are people that they're really like day in and day out doing the healthy eating. Like they're really doing it. And
I'm sure y'all saw on several of their videos, some of them are really showing in how much weight they're losing.
Yeah. And they're just, the group that we were with was just really like sow the land. I mean, they have major health reasons for why they're doing this lifestyle. And so they stick to it. I mean, I'm sure if you've had something like cancer or something super big like that, it would just make you stop and think what all you're putting in your body. And Ben and I have not always eaten the best.
I like cheesecake.
We like to eat. That's what we do.
No,
for
I
fun.
love to eat.
It was super inspiring for us on healthy eating, like coming back and eating all this wonderful food we're growing and producing. And because if you just eat off your homestead, you're doing a wonderful diet. You don't have to call it any certain thing. So that's kind of where we're at. We have been eating super clean and healthy for the last couple of weeks. Even at Baker Creek.
Ever since we got back, it's been really strict.
Really strict. But we're feeling really good.
Yeah.
So that was awesome. And then that just kind of really inspired us to think, you know what, we want to go to the HOA and be around like-minded people. Because the whole Baker Creek thing was just all like-minded people. Now, not all of them were meat eaters. There was a lot of vegans and things, but that was fine. I mean, that's totally
Whatever
fine.
you choose.
So we wanted to announce that and see how many of y'all were going. So that was one thing we wanted to announce.
Wait on the other just a little bit.
Okay. Single man, we did take time to smell the redwoods. It was awesome.
And to hear it.
Yes. But there was like nothing to hear.
That was amazing.
It was amazing.
Oh.
Oh, thank you. Lejeunes. I really miss y'all.
I'm really thinking that we're gonna have to make a run and fly trip down there one weekend and
Sometime.
see them, and maybe even get in on a little dog hog action.
Recent health scare is kicking me into gear, is what Allison said. I know what you mean. I mean, we just go along doing what we do until something hits us in the face, and then we're like, wow, I really got to get my act together. That's kind of where we've been.
Yeah.
It's just time.
Blood pressure medicine, and I don't want to get on cholesterol medicine.
Just one thing leads to this, to that, to
Heartburn from eating too much.
yeah. We know what to do.
Yeah.
We just don't always do it. And we grow a lot of food.
A lot.
A lot. We could actually live off what we grow, but then we go and buy stuff too. That's not good for us.
You just wouldn't have quite everything.
Right.
As you can see, we're failing at carrots again and again. Now, we have had fairly good luck with them before, but man, this year they're kicking our tail.
Sabrina said, I need to go make my rounds in Louisiana. I know it. There's a lot in Louisiana.
Kind of scare them tigers down there, though.
They're fierce.
They're really fierce this year.
Life with Linda, health issues and to lose weight. I know what you mean. And then once you get started, a couple weeks in, it gets really motivating because you start feeling really good. It's the starting.
And getting on every once in a while, I don't get on the scales very often, but every once in a while I'll jump on them. I jumped on them the other day, and that gave me a boost of confidence. Like, yeah.
Got to do it.
Got to do it. Well, and then what I'm doing after we've been on it for a while, what, a week and a half? After seeing how much I've lost just in that short amount of time, kind of keeps you motivated.
Oh, wow. Bean Casey, because of you and Kevin and Sarah, my family's decided to move to the country on a family farm from our city life.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome. Yes. Carrots or a Sonic milkshake, modern struggles. That's so true. I mean, that's actually like our struggle.
Yes.
Life with Linda, I'm 3 months into clean eating. That, good for you. That is awesome.
Wow. Hats off.
Yeah. That's really good.
Clean eating is it's just hard. Cutting out all processed foods, no sugar, and no grains. Whew.
Mimsy said, I've been on keto 2.5 years, but your sourdough's been super tempting. Sourdough is so good to me, too.
Sourdough's good, but that Amish bread is the bomb. That Amish bread, I could eat it every single day for every meal. Whether it be rolls, toast, just plain bread, it's so delicious.
We tried, several people said, what kind of carrots? We had several varieties from Baker Creek, and we tried some from Haas Tools.
My biggest thing is it's been hot and dry. We hadn't had no rain in, what, 6 weeks? 4 weeks. Probably 4 weeks.
It rained last night.
Till last night. It finally rained.
Yeah.
And today. So we're getting a little bit of rain from that little tropical depression down in Texas.
Oh, yes.
The pizza was good.
Sweet Pea Farm said, I'm a vegetarian but love apple fritters. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Gossmania got past 1,000. Good for y'all. There's a lot of people been hitting milestones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. I've tried and my yeast won't rise enough. Any pointers that can help? On the Amish bread. I would say either the yeast could be old or you have to add warm enough water to get it activated, but not too hot to kill it.
To kill it.
Oh, Simply Southern just came in from planting sugar snaps. Mine are coming up. They're small, but
that rain right there is going to help.
Yeah, that'll help me. It's been so dry here. Salon Girl, the Amish bread is not called friendship bread. There is an Amish friendship bread that gets passed around that's like you add milk and flour and sugar and stuff on the cabinet in like a Ziploc bag, and you feed it every few days, so many things until you come to like a baking day and you bake it. That's a really sweet bread. This Amish bread is an Amish white bread recipe for like sandwich bread.
To a different subject. Now we're talking apple pies and sausage gravy.
Oh, gravy. Now, see, I can leave off the sweets, but
Oh no,
my dad makes like the best white gravy out
it's
of
good.
like flour and grease and milk. Old timey gravy. It's like, it's the best ever.
It's good.
You can just eat it with a spoon. You don't
I'd,
even need it on something.
I'd still rather have cheesecake.
No way.
Oh, any day.
So if you're going to the HOA, let us know.
Yes, we did get rain today. It come a pretty hard downpour. It didn't
Ooh.
last very long, but
I'm sorry, I'm distracted by all the baked goods. Farmer Dre said they have a bakery on the orchard. You need to come by.
I do need to go by there.
But you don't need to go by the bakery.
Yes, especially if you have some really large cinnamon rolls.
Oh, yes. Mimsies, I didn't even see what you posted, so don't worry about it.
Jim and I, when we was going on, I seen you was on. I did not know y'all was on live. I am sorry.
Yes, I am too. So another
We will
thing.
be at the HOA. Hope to meet you all. The Red Shed.
So I saw someone talking about resubbing someone or whatever, but here's one thing we've found out. We've had several people say, "Hey, I stopped seeing y'all's videos for a while, and so I went looking for you and realized that I'm not even subbed to you anymore." So if you like certain channels, every once in a while, I do the same thing because I have channels I like to watch, and if you don't see them for a little bit, probably need to go look and make sure you're still subbed to your favorite channels because I think there's been a cleanup this week. People's sub counts going down. So if yours went down, don't worry about it. It happened to everyone this week, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them lost big.
Yeah.
Al Lum.
Lumna?
Yeah, he lost a lot.
Yeah. So tomorrow, this is not our other exciting announcement, but tomorrow we are going to be at the South Arkansas Homesteading Conference. It's in Risen, Arkansas. We decided last minute to go to that. Our Saturday kind of opened up, and we decided, we went all the way to California to support homesteading in Baker Creek, and we've got one here in our own state. It's still a couple hours away from our house, but we decided, you know what? We can't just support big events that are going to help us out. Sometimes we need to help others out. And so we are going to that simply to meet any one of you that can come to it. We'd love to visit and just support the homesteading community on YouTube as well as just in our state. Nobody at this event may be on YouTube. They may have no clue who we are, but
There's going to be two other YouTubers there.
Square One Farms.
Yeah, Square One and somebody else. But he said that they already had things that they were speaking about. We told them when they asked us that we wasn't going to be able to make it. We went ahead and told him the other day that our weekend's cleared up. Looks like we can come if you still want us to. He said, yeah, I don't think there was really a slot for us to speak, which, hey, that's fine with me. But he wanted all three of the YouTube channels to do a...
We're gone. Can't hear us and we're buffering. Did we knock it or something?
No. It's this great internet.
Are we back now?
Look on your phone. Are we here or gone?
All right, we're back, they said.
If there's one thing that aggravates me, it's bad internet that I pay good money for.
See ya, Overlook Valley. So anyway, at the it's called the South Arkansas Homestead Conference. You can look it up online or on Facebook or anywhere. It's in Risen, and it's tomorrow from 9 to 3. Risen is Rison. I can hear you, but the picture's frozen. We're good now. Okay, we're back. Okay, good. So, I think it's going to be like a Q&A time.
Yeah, it's going to be around lunchtime. All three YouTube channels. He's going to let us, I guess, kind of tell about our channel and about our farm, and then kind of open it up to the audience for a Q&A, kind of like they did down at Deep South.
So, but we're really just going to support the ones that were already going and meet people and just whatever the day brings, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like it'll be a cool place. It's at the Pioneer Village in Rising. So,
All right. One more announcement, and y'all probably already heard it. But I
is
wanted,
this our second announcement?
yes,
So our first one was that we're going to the HOA. That was exciting to us.
yes.
And hopefully some of y'all will be there and we'll get to meet some of y'all.
The second announcement is
We spent time with Jess and Jeremiah in California, airports.
on the airport,
We
on
sat,
the airplane and airports.
right. We sat in the Las Vegas airport for about 3 or 4 hours on the day trying to get to California. So we had a lot of time to visit. So we have planned
The Spring Shindig 2020.
So we have planned the 2020 Shindig. We have a date. We've talked about some tentative plans. So we just wanted to kind of share that with y'all, tell you when the date is, kind of what we're thinking. Us and them are really on the same page about all of it. So I feel like we've already got some things in place. So you want to tell them what's the date of it?
The actual date of the Shindig is April 4th, the first Saturday in April. But also, we had several people kind of comment saying, I wish it was a 2-day event because we drove so far, this and that. So I think what we're going to do is kind of open it up Friday afternoon for vendors to set up. You can't buy nothing yet, but the vendors will be setting up their tables, their booth areas, and then also later that afternoon, we will kind of have
And we don't know exactly the time on all this. I mean, we could make this an all day thing on Friday. We're not sure yet where
just got to figure out. First off, I got to figure out the money situation on getting the building rented and all that. But yeah, we've got a lot more details. But we are going to do a 2-day.
See you, Farmer Dre.
Kind of 2-day event there. Friday evening, Saturday. We'll all hang out around there.
Probably be more on Friday night of like just hanging out. It would not be like organized anything. It would just be a get together. Probably we'll have it catered and probably
Either
when you
catered,
come in the door.
Either catered or have the food trucks come and set up Friday, serve
Right.
Friday, and then they can already be set up for Saturday.
Right. We were kind of tossing around though having it catered, and then when you come in the door, you pay, and then it's just like buffet style, and then people can sit around and play guitars, sing, play whatever kind of music you want. Just fellowship.
Suitable for kids.
Yeah. Yes, this is definitely family friendly event. And just fellowship if you want, or we talked about games if people wanted to, just whatever you want to do just to hang out and fellowship. It will not be like us hiring a band to come play or anything. It'll just be us sitting around like
a little bit of picking and grinning.
Yeah. So we are super excited about that. And then Saturday will obviously be the Shindig where the vendors will be open, and we're going to have the music more organized this year, and we probably will even have that schedule out beforehand. So if like there's someone you're wanting to see sing, you'll know when they're going to sing. So it's not so much confusion about who's getting up there, this one, that one. So we'll have that organized.
All right, there's a couple questions. Two family, yes, same place. We did talk to Jess and Jeremiah. We kind of looked at having it over at Conway. It's a lot bigger town, but not sure anything about the facilities, the cost of that. Then I wouldn't be able to go over there and help, get it all organized and set up beforehand. So yes, as of now, and the way it's probably going to stay, same place, but we're going bigger. We're going to rent the whole building and have vendors kind of like halfway to where Daryl was set up, halfway down where the restroom area. The vendors in there, still the stage where it's at, and then also vendors all in that back part, the second part of the building. So still trying to work out all the logistics. There is a lot that can go into it. I thought when we first started this, you know, what did I call it? A meet and eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I like to do is eat. So thought about meeting everybody and just eating, but it's kind of morphed into something pretty good size. I saw another one. Same place, yes. Does the campground there have electric? Yes. 2-family camp there, and
I'll be back.
okay, you get more coffee?
No, I'm cooking.
No. As far as I know, 2-family homestead did not have a bit of problem. You might not have water, electricity, sewer, all that at the 2-acre place. A lot more details to come. I was kind of excited to get the date thrown out there. Everybody get it on their calendar.
See you, Pinky. Appreciate all your comments on the videos. So Saturday the vendors will be open, and like I was saying, there'll be music, but it'll be more scheduled this year and not just. I felt like it got really chaotic, and I felt really bad about that for some that came prepared to sing and maybe didn't get to or didn't sing as much as they thought. And then we've also tossed around the idea of having a few little not classes and not workshops, but a few little talks from people that we've already discussed with Jess and Jeremiah contacting here coming up pretty soon. So when we figure out what those will be about and who will be giving them, we'll let y'all know about that. So I hope y'all can make it. Like we said, April 3rd and 4th. We're already looking forward to it.
I seen a Q&A on there. Yeah, maybe.
We talked about
We
that.
talked about it.
We'll just
Like
have to see.
Like I said, there's a lot of logistics to work out, and trying to get everybody's, well, our opinion, their opinion, and then get other people that were kind of wanting to ask to come, getting their yes or no. So
We're trying to do it as a group because us and Jess and Jeremiah came up with this in the beginning, so we're trying to stay really, on the same page about everything. So it takes time when they're busy with their farm and we're busy to get together and even just ask simple questions. Sometimes there's been a time or two we've just gotten a babysitter and the 4 of us go out to eat just so we can actually talk to each other without animals and kids and everything. Because sometimes we've been to their house to actually talk about something, and then we never talk about that thing because we just get busy visiting. We just like hanging out with them. And so anyway, I hope all of y'all can come.
Allison said she will be here.
Wow, Allison, that's awesome.
Are you flying this time or driving again?
The Lejeune said they'll be there. Daryl and Sherry. I probably missed some others.
And a few others up there. Gemini said they would be there.
So good night, Appalachian Mercantile. We have had a really good time this year going to all the different places. I don't know what all our schedule will look like next year. Who knows what all we'll go to.
You want to talk about somebody going to a lot of events? 2-family.
Yeah, 2-family.
Wow.
I think you've made every one of them, possibly.
Are you still in Florida? Driving.
Wow. Patty, are you driving? You're not driving, are you? Wow. Okay, that's another thing. It's possible. I'm not sure yet. Huh?
Stringfield Ridge.
Cool. I am not sure yet, but we might stay in town this next time because we want to make
our farm sitters again.
Yeah, get our farm sitters. We want to make the most of spending time with y'all, and so we thought about staying in town in a hotel.
Margie.
Hey, Margie.
Just talking about you earlier today.
I got my shirt today. I love it. I'm going to have to share it with Emily. She loved it too.
What about me?
I don't think you'd want to wear it.
Sabrina's coming.
No flying and doing some driving. Patty, wow. So we talked about staying in town in a hotel, and wherever all of y'all are staying. Where we got the deals on hotels last year kind of wound up not being the best place. So
not what everybody chose.
Right.
I think some of them went to the microtel or whatever.
I think it didn't have a pool, and
but it did have. I think it had a larger meeting area.
What did?
The microtel, and that guy at the front desk said we could use it all we wanted to.
Yeah. But if everybody wants a pool, they're going to probably go back to the Best Western.
Right.
So,
and I did after the Shindig last year or this year, whatever. I did go by there and talk to them, and I will be able to get discounts at that. So
at the Best Western.
Mm-hmm.
Single Man said, "Are motorcycles and dogs welcome at the HOA?" I don't know. Sherry, you probably know. Daryl or Sherry, y'all have been there and volunteered. I'm sure motorcycles. And I would say probably dogs, but
so
I don't know.
You got a dog that rides the motorcycle with you? Or do you got a little side cart that you put him in?
And Baker Creek has already expressed that they would love to help sponsor the Shindig.
Mm-hmm.
So they came, y'all, and I just don't know how to express. They gave away so much money in seeds last year. It would blow your mind. Well, I don't even know if I should say it on camera.
I know they gave away over 4,000 packages of seeds,
and they're about $3 each. So you do the math. Gave it away.
Yep, anything you wanted.
And not just our event; they've done that at multiple events all year long.
The most generous company I've ever had the pleasure of working with, let alone knowing, you know.
So what town is the Shindig? It's in Searcy, Arkansas. Searcy, Searcy.
72143 is the zip code.
So that's where it is. It's a really nice town. It's the town I grew up in. It's a very safe town. It's got a lot of nice restaurants. It's just it's a really good town for Central Arkansas.
Mm-hmm. So there was several people interested in coming or saying that there are coming.
So I think we've told you everything we know up to this point about the Shindig.
Yep.
So let's talk about something else.
We got rain today.
Who is growing a fall garden, and what are you growing? What do you have growing right now? His dog is in a sidecar.
Awesome.
That's cool. And let's see.
I went out and checked the tomatoes. The plants are coming back to life really well, blooming and having little tomatoes on them. But I'm kind of itching for a fresh tomato again. It's been a couple of weeks, it seems like.
Let's see. Francine looked down a couple comments, and Mimsy's Garden posted the dates and where it's being held. Reap What You Sow is growing weeds. I'm growing a lot of those too.
Hey, that's illegal. You didn't laugh.
No. Even the sparrow brassicas, we're trying under our floating row cover.
Yeah. Ours is doing all right.
We got a storm today though, and the row cover held up to it pretty well.
Pretty well. One spot I got laid down, I went out and fixed that, but I sunk up deep out there in that.
2 families growing weeds. Tinker's is growing tree collards.
Cabbage, collards, broccoli. Awesome, Mimsy.
Yeah. Mini pumpkins, tomatoes, collards, peppers, turnips.
Peppers are going crazy. Our
That's
peppers
awesome.
are still going crazy, especially the habaneros.
Wow. I'm impressed. Look at all these things people are growing. Ashley Freeman, beans, peas, carrots, kale, lettuce, spinach, chard, beets.
90 degrees plus and no rain. No
Wow. Sweet Pea Farm, my tomatoes are just now ripening.
Oh, wow.
So how much longer do you have up there? Zone 4A. How much longer do you have for tomatoes to keep growing? More squash and beets.
Are you going to try to replant your carrots?
I did this morning.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did. Actually, one of them left me a comment yesterday and said, I think you should just resow those carrots. And I typed back and I said, I think I will. Y'all think that y'all watch all the YouTube channels and get inspired, but y'all inspire us by your comments. I'm serious.
Look at that one. Peas, spinach, carrots, broccoli.
90% of the comments I get are positive. I mean, there's a few stinkers that leave ugly stuff, but they're pretty few and far between.
Heaven's Essentials. My pumpkins are nuts. Watermelons too.
Oh, cool.
Is your watermelons in the watermelon contest?
Yes, that's got about
that's coming up
3 weeks left. So our first frost date is October 15th. Ooh, so you got like not quite a month.
That is the cutoff date for the watermelon contest.
I think I forget how long our growing season is until some of y'all post it.
Oh, yeah.
That you're just now getting like ripe this or that, and ours is already done because it's like lived its life and doesn't have any more fruit.
I love spaghetti squash.
Yes. That is, spaghetti squash helps us eat low carb or eat healthy because we like pasta. And it is a good substitute.
Pasta likes me. It sticks with me.
As long as you get it drained really well. It can be very watery if you're not careful.
Yep.
Wow, Heaven's Essentials. I just weighed a moon and stars at 29 pounds.
That's a big one.
Wow.
Watermelons are not that big. Pumpkins.
Aw.
Swan Gorge.
Holly Walker said, hello, so glad I found y'all just recently. I'm glad you did too. We have had a lot of new viewers lately, and I'm super thankful. Ooh, Emmy Shoe, lots of green beans and turnips. I didn't plant fall green beans. I kind of wishing I would have, but Marie Six said, I just subbed 3 weeks ago and love your channel. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but you was back during the summer. You was kind of getting burnt out on gardening and canning for a while. It's a good little break.
Yeah.
Hey, there's CC Ryder.
A lot of times in the summer, I wind up canning something
every day.
I'm 7B2, but my tomatoes just took off. Wow, Sabrina, and you're close to us. Mine are like pretty much done, except for the new growth at the top. I'm hoping I'll get another crop off of. Thank you, Rockin' 8 Farm.
Have you made? There we go again. Desserts. Yeah. You got pumpkins. You can make a pumpkin pie.
My favorite way to fix spaghetti squash. I like to either cut them in half and go ahead and scrape the seeds out. That's the easiest time for me to get the seeds out. And like a ice cream scooper is really good to get that out, like a strong one. And then roast them in the oven. Or put them just whole in the Instapot and poke a couple fork holes in them and cook them for 15 minutes or so in the Instapot, and then get them out and they're like falling apart, and I can scoop the seeds out. The only downside to that, it's easier and it's a lot quicker, is they're really hot. And so you got to handle them and try to get those seeds out.
Thank you, Holly.
You know, that's kind of what got us into YouTube, is watching, trying to find things to watch with 2 kids that wasn't just filth on TV these days. And so, and there's so many of y'all that make the same comments that I've totally quit TV.
I balked at it for a long time because I really liked
You liked certain shows.
Yeah.
They weren't terrible.
Alaska Last Frontier. That was one of my favorites.
And
Mountain Men.
Yeah, and I mean, we watched NCIS for a while. We liked like crime shows, like trying to figure stuff out. But then you start putting a young kid in there with you, and you start realizing all the like things on there that you don't want them to see.
Beep.
And so
Sound like a truck backing up all the time.
Singleman said he'd like to give me a hug, but he's scared of you.
There you go. I gave her
Yeah. Sherry said you just have to watch Ben. He'll dump you in a mud puddle.
in the blink of an eye.
I'll be right back. I'm cooking, so I'll be right back.
Cucumbers look like baseballs. What am I doing wrong? What kind of cucumbers are you growing? And I ain't the one to be giving you advice because our cucumbers went this year. Did not do good at all. We've had them some year, man. Here the last couple of years, just our garden just going crazy in different ways. Last year we did not can one tomato. This year she canned more than she needed. So, I mean, certain cucumbers are going to look like a baseball, but what's TV? Ontario. Yeah, somebody on there said when their cucumbers did that, they got too much water too fast. What is my full-time job off the homestead? I am a corrosion technician for a natural gas high-pressure transmission gas line. We compress gas and move it across country. I'm the guy.
Oh, they're sharing at Southern Bella Home.
I'm the guy that makes sure that I'll get to talking pretty deep, but make sure it's cathodically protected so it don't rust and don't blow out.
Haven't watched TV in a couple years. Did like Mountain Men and such. That was our favorite shows. Mountain Men. There was one called Life Below Zero.
Mm-hmm. There was a few of them I really liked.
Alaska: The Last Frontier. Although, what's his name had a potty mouth, and we're like, kids, you have to leave.
Yeah.
Otto. I did hear, what's his name? Eustace off Mountain Men was at the HOA last year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping he will be this year because he is a cool dude. I'd like to meet him.
Yep. One person I'm excited about on our way to the HOA, I'm getting to stop by and see
Potly Face Farm.
Joel
He's really
Salatin.
excited about that.
Yep.
Someone asked what was the other announcement. We're going to the HOA. The second one is the Spring Shindig for 2020 has been set. We've met with Justin Jeremiah. It is on go.
If y'all don't know what that is.
It's a get-together we host with them in Central Arkansas. We hosted it last year. Was the first year. See you, Chris. That was the last year. That was the first year. And this will be our second one.
Mm-hmm.
We're hoping to make it bigger and better, toying around, and probably going to make it a 2-day event. The first one being more of like a hangout.
Just to give
fellowship.
you an idea, last year was the first one, and we had people from New York, California, Long Island, New York, California, Georgia, Florida, all over the place came. And we probably, I know we checked in close to 700 people that signed in. And there was others. I know some of the vendors didn't sign up. And I've seen a couple of times that people kind of sneaking by the line getting in.
So there was probably more like.
Yes, Margie, we are coming to the HOA.
Are you? The cows are good. Someone said, how are the cows? They are doing good. I feel like we've settled into somewhat of a rhythm.
Yeah.
We have some things like, the week before California, me and Lane, especially, and Ben, when he was home in the evenings, we were going out there over and over and over, trying to keep this calf with its mama. And then just one day, she just I think it got strong enough, it kind of started staying with her a little bit. And it was like, she decided, okay, kid, come on.
Mm-hmm.
So they're a pair now. There's Farmer Meemaw. How are you doing?
The shindig was awesome. I thought it was really fun. Y'all really blew my mind with how many people showed up.
What's the HOA? Where do we find info? The HOA, thank you, Mimsy's Garden. She posted a link. It is Homesteaders of America. It is in Front Rural, Virginia in about 3 weeks, I'm pretty sure. It's pretty much, I would say, the granddaddy of all homesteader YouTube events. Now, Baker Creek was a huge event, but it's not necessarily geared towards YouTube. They brought all of us in because
It's not even geared that much towards homesteading, just more
it's gardening
gardening.
and heirloom seeds.
Yes.
They are fighting the fight for non-GMO. They're out there really taking a stand. So HOA is more of a YouTube event and homesteading classes and all that. It won't all be YouTube, but there will definitely be a lot of YouTubers there.
Yes, ma'am, she's going. It's only an hour and a half drive. Or an hour
Margie,
and a half.
you're going? Oh, good. That's awesome.
No kiddos. Ours are going.
Yeah. The chickens that Jeff brought are doing great. I think they are starting to lay. They've been incorporated into the big flock. All of our chickens are together now.
And that's a bunch of chickens.
Yeah, it's a bunch of chickens.
Put in how many more?
I don't know. A lot. We had sold a bunch. We sold some to Jeff when he brought us some. When he came, when we cleaned chickens that day, we sold him some. We sold Jess and Jeremiah some. Seems like we sold someone else some. Anyway, but they're back up to they have a ton again. But that's Lane and Emily's business, and they sell a lot of eggs.
And they do good at it. They take care of them. They manage their flock well.
There's Country Homestead Preacher. So our two announcements are, number one is we made a last minute decision to go to the HOA. That's our first announcement. And then our second announcement was we set the date. What are you laughing at?
Yeah, I wish I could go, but it's a 4 drive from Ontario.
Oh, I bet.
Plane ticket.
We set the date for the 2020 Shindig. It is April 3rd and 4th. It's actually going to be a 2-day event this year. Friday will more than likely be like a fellowship, eat, set up vendor booths, hang out, have more time for YouTubers to film each other, things like that. Pick and grin. And then Saturday will be the big event with vendors and music and possibly some speakers, things like that.
A lot more details to come.
Yes.
I don't know if that's Daryl or Sherry, but the pheasants are doing good. They are growing. They are looking awesome. The roosters, I mean, they're looking just like roosters should.
And me and the mean rooster did not make up. I've never made up with the rooster. I don't trust them. I don't care if they told me they love me. I don't trust them. I made Paschal on the road to the HOA. I'm driving in all the Wednesday before. Okay, we're driving on Wednesday too, aren't we? Mm-hmm. So we may see you.
Yeah, I may pass you because I don't drive very slow.
No, you need to though. Any deer hunting? Hopefully so, because I need some deer meat.
Yeah, and I saw somebody on here said that the deer ate their watermelons. Ooh. You ought to get back at them deer.
We've had a lot of deer problems in the past, but now our gardens are so surrounded by cows and there's dogs and all kinds of stuff. We don't really have much trouble anymore. Hello, Larry. Hello from southeastern Colorado. Wow.
I wish I was there.
Oh, how is your weather? I'm curious. Oh, there's Sold the Land.
Hey, guys.
How are y'all doing?
All right, I gotta know. Okay, southeastern Colorado. So you're east of the Rockies. How far are you from, or do you know? I'm sure you do, where Pagosa Springs is.
We really love that town.
That is
it's on your shirt.
Oh yeah, that's how much I love it. That is the most beautiful place, besides home, that I've ever been. I absolutely love that town.
Thank you, Cece Ryder. She said, y'all have some awesome kids. You've done an awesome job. They're going to be fine adults. I hope
Thank
so. I hope Lane's wife comes to me one day and says, thank you for raising a good man.
A garden is just deer bait. Yep. It can get to be expensive deer bait.
So the land, we really, really enjoyed hanging out with y'all and getting to know you. It was really fun. You have a very sweet daughter.
So Margie, I guess now that we're going to the HOA and you're going to get to meet Andrea there, are you still going to plan on coming to the Shindig?
When will you sell calves? Will you sell at a sale barn or private? Mainly a sale barn. We raise grass-fed beef for some people around us. Pretty much whoever wants us to. It's not something we've actively tried to advertise. We don't advertise anything simply because we just started doing this to raise our own food, and then we sell the extra. So it's kind of just spread by word of mouth. So we sell a few to local people, and then mainly at a sale barn. And we're actually selling our first crop of calves from going huge into the cows in about a week and a half. So we're pretty excited.
Get rid of them right before we leave for the HOA.
Yeah.
And then right when we get back from the HOA, we get another batch of them up and start weaning them.
Yeah, we're excited. We need to recoup a lot of the money we spent. The clock is dinging.
That's my grandfather's grandfather clock.
Yeah. Heaven's Essential said all my seeds planted are Baker Creek. That's awesome.
Mine too. No, I
Love-
can't. I'll take that back. There's a few that's not.
Piper Homestead. I live on the plains of Colorado. I love Pagosa. It is a really, really cool town.
Pagosa is just beautiful. Hot springs there. They're nice. After I killed an elk there one year, we went and relaxed down in them hot springs for about a day.
They smell, but
Yeah.
it was fun.
It's supposed to be good for your skin, right?
Wow. In Switzerland, middle of the night here, but had to listen to some Arkansas slack.
How are you guys doing? We live in Northwest Arkansas, starting a homestead. Awesome. We're doing good.
We're neighbors.
Yeah.
See ya, Holly. Thank you for joining us. I hope cattle prices are up too. I really do. Because that video we put out back when we got the cows was titled "The Kids No Longer Have College Funds," and that's about the truth. Like we sold our right arm to get these cows. I'm leaving around 4 a.m. so I can get there early enough. You very well passed me.
Oh wow!
4 a.m.
Somebody just caught my attention. They have a timeshare in Pagosa.
Wow.
Don't tell
Okay,
Lane.
the hydroponic strawberries did really well. And they would do really well for some of you who live in a cooler place than us. But as the temperature went up.
And then don't leave. Go out of town.
Well, I mean, they lived after that.
No, they ran out of water when we went to. Which one did we go to?
Oh, that was the final straw?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Don't let them run out of water. Because they're dead. But the ones in the ground are thriving. We're getting strawberries right now. Hey, Rhonda.
And they make some good air rifles too.
I totally understand. Tuesday was kind of our wild first day. Hub's working in Russellville at nuclear plant. Cool.
That's definitely not far from us.
Gossmania said it'd be nice if they could get a baby cow from us. We have about
what kind? Beef cow?
We have tons.
Yeah.
Tons and tons of cows.
Beef cow, dairy cow.
Yeah, the strawberries are tastes really good right now.
Yep.
We've been just going out there. There's not enough to do anything with, but we've been going out there and just snacking on them. We've got about 4 minutes left. So if y'all have anything, any questions or anything, just let us know. And then about 8, we'll wrap this up in case anyone else is going live tonight.
Hey, Doug. Or
Thank
Stacy.
you. Could be Stacy.
Could be.
We are pretty pumped. This time last year, we had about 200 subs. So it's been a crazy year. We're super thankful. There's Allie. I super enjoyed meeting you.
Fly. Keep bugging you.
I really enjoyed meeting all of y'all that we met at the Heirloom Expo. That was the best part for us, is the people.
Will it ever be as long as Doug's? Not as long as I keep trimming it.
You got it shaped up right before the trip. It was longer.
It was getting, well, kind of like Doug's, where it kind of comes out, and when it hits my shirt, it just kind of poofs up.
You get comments like from women though about your beard a lot, about that you should shave it.
Mm-hmm. Even family, people want to tell me how I wear my hair.
I was cracking up at Joel though when he filmed the video and he just got his beard trimmed and his mustache trimmed and stuff, and he didn't wear a hat in that video. Everybody thought it was. We said, "Do y'all notice anything different?" And we got like 20 comments that said he's not wearing a hat
or sunglasses or whatever.
Yeah.
Then we got one fly that is being annoying.
I don't know about y'all, but flies are back. Fall is just a word around here because it sure doesn't feel like fall. There's pesky flies everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for the fall weather.
But the leaves are changing on the trees and the cooler weather is coming in. It started cooling off
today. Oh, there's the gardener.
It will definitely get me in the mood for deer hunting.
I promise, I feel like I know a lot of y'all. From y'all leaving comments, I love seeing your names pop up on here.
So everybody that's on here that is within, what are we going to say, 4 hours of here? No, let's go 6.
Allison drove 20-something.
Okay.
Let's go if you're in the lower 48 states.
We will see you at the 2020 Shindig.
Yeah.
What about the mustache?
I saw something I was going to answer.
Where?
I don't know.
How long have you been doing YouTube?
Oh, what was your favorite veggie at the expo? We have been doing YouTube about 1.5 years.
Yeah. I remember when we went to Baker Creek last year, 2018, we went to see Doug and Stacy, and Emily spotted Stacy in the middle of the walkway.
Super bad
and she fangirled big time.
She almost cried.
Yeah, she starts fanning herself.
Now she's like, I was so dumb. She's so embarrassed, but she did. She had a moment. Stacy probably doesn't even remember it, but Emily went up to her, and all she could get out was, "Can I take a selfie with you?"
Now, what was the other question you had?
What was your favorite veggie at the expo? We didn't taste a lot. The tasting area was crazy.
No, but what was that?
We ate watermelon that they served us for breakfast. It was super good.
Yeah, but what was it wasn't a vegetable. What was that thing that I ate?
The wrap?
The lamb. Gyro.
It's spelled Gyro. So Ben went up there and ordered a gyro. But I heard a lot of other people do that too. So, all right, we are going to sign off because it's 8:01 and there's other people.
Margie, you better not do that with me. You better just come up and give me a hug.
Yes. We're just plain old people. All right, we're going to sign off. Thanks for hanging with us. If you're in Arkansas, come to the South Arkansas Homesteading Conference tomorrow. It's from 9 to 3 in Rising. That's where we'll be. Hope to meet some of you and hope to meet more of you at the HOA. So put the Shindig on your calendars, April 3rd and 4th, 2020. And we'll see y'all later. You got anything else to say? You ready to hit the button?
Yep. Thanks for watching. God bless.